Yeah, I know. I probably should have done this video a long time ago, and I'm just now getting to it. So it is what it is. Let's go. Yo, what is going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode here on Ord's Board. That's right, guys. We are talking about the Red Power Ranger, more specifically Austin St. John, who just recently got in some major trouble. So this is one of the guys, actually, I think I still subscribe to his YouTube channel. This is one of the Rangers who I kind of loosely follow. Big shout out to JDF, Jason David Frank. Love that guy. Met him a few times, had some conversations with him before in the past. Cool dude. And he actually skydives not far from where I live, which is pretty cool. All right, so before we get into it, if you guys are new to the channel, like this sort of thing, all that good shit, you guys know what to do. Hit the subscription button down below. Follow all the socials. Follow us over on Twitch where we're gaming throughout the week. Love to have you there. Anyway, with that said, let's get into the article. All right, guys, so the article reads, Austin St. John, who played the Red Ranger Jason Lee Scott in the 90s TV series Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, was arrested Thursday morning after an FBI raid at his home in McKinney, Texas. Wow, they ain't playing around. They raided his ass. Is accused of attempting to defraud the Small Business Administration's Paycheck Protection Program, which was designed to bring relief to struggling small businesses back in the early days of the COVID-19 pandemic. There was a lot of that going on. There's a lot of people fucking around with the system, creating businesses to get checks from the fucking government. So he's not the only one. He's not the only one who's doing this shit. But they ain't playing around, and they coming for his ass. In a federal indictment shared by the Eastern District of Texas, U.S. Attorney's Office St. John was listed as one of the 18 people accused of receiving more than $3.5 million across 16 separate small business loans. Damn, this boy was $3.5 million, and this is a guy who, at least watching his YouTube channel the few times that I have, pretends to be a stand-up guy or portrays himself as a stand-up guy, and now is defrauding the government out of millions of dollars. That's fucking crazy, man. That's crazy. In the indictment, authorities claim that the wire fraud was led by defendants Michael Hill and Andrew Moore. Now, maybe he didn't know about this. I don't know. Maybe that's something. Maybe Austin St. John didn't know about this. It just so happened he got wrapped up into it. Or, I don't know. $3.5 million is a lot of fucking money. Who arranged for the 18 defendants to file for PPP loans through existing or newly created small businesses. So it was somebody who was like, hey, create a small business and we can get these loans. Oh, there was some shit going on right there. You ain't lying. That's pretty fun. Like I said, there was a lot of that shit going on then, though. To quote, on the applications, defendants are alleged to have misrepresented material information such as the true nature of their business, the number of employees, and the amount of payroll according to the indictment. Again, to quote, based on these materials, misrepresentation, the SBA and other financial institutions approved and issued loans to the defendants. So, yeah, they basically wrote the wrong information on the fucking paperwork, told them they had more employees or told them they had more of this, whatever the case, filed the paperwork, and actually went through and got the money. Once they had received the fraudulently obtained, quote-unquote, fraudulently obtained funds, authorities say they did not use the money as intended to pay employee salaries, cover fixed debt or utility payments, or continue health care benefits for employees. Instead, the defendants typically paid Hill and Moan, transferred money to their personal accounts, and spent the funds on various personal purchases. The indictment alleges, well, yeah, of course, $3.5 million. You know you're going to go out you might buy a boat or some shit, maybe a condo. I don't fucking know what you're going to do with $3.5 million. What it seems like to me is that there's all kinds of bad juju surrounded by being a Power Ranger, involved in the Power Rangers in some way, shape, or form. You guys remember the Red Ranger that killed his roommate with a katana? What was that, a bunch of years ago and shit?
Power Rangers Samurai and Power Rangers Wild Force actor Ricardo Medina Jr. has been arrested for allegedly killing his roommate with a sword.
Yeah, I just don't know if I'd ever want to actually be a Power Ranger and on the show, because it seems like bad shit happens a lot to people who are on that show. Just wanted to make a point there. If convicted, the defendant face up to 20 years in federal prison. The Red Ranger's going to prison. Now, is he going to serve the 20 years? Probably not. I mean, maybe these these dudes who like came up with the whole thing, maybe they're going to prison for 20 years. But I don't think you're going to see, Austin St. John go to jail for 20 years. But I definitely think he definitely might, if they can prove that he was a big, component to this, he'll serve some time. St. John first appeared in the Power Rangers in the early 90s. In 2019, he voiced his character in the video game Power Rangers Battle for the Grid, which I've played that game. It's all right. It's like a mobile type game basically. But yeah, guys. So there it is. Austin St. John rolled up in some kind of COVID relief scheme to obtain $3.5 million. 18 people involved, man. Now, I don't know if they all plotted together. Again, what it kind of sounds like is the two guys who schemed all this out, brought these people, said, hey, we can do this for you. You just have to pay us, this amount of money from what you get. I don't know. I could be wrong. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think about all this crazy shit and why nobody's talking about it. But yeah, the Red Ranger, apparently not so, not such a hero nowadays. Anyway, guys, again, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think of this fucking crazy shit. And yeah, guys, hit the subscription button, all that good stuff. Check out the other channels. I love you guys. We will catch you on the other side. Peace.